If your bookkeeping business is stuck around the $100,000 mark or below, and you want to improve that and go from 100K to 250K, this video is for you. I did a previous video where I talked about my journey from $0 to $100,000, and I shared exactly what I changed or what I did differently in order to get to that mark. Today, I want to focus on getting to the $250,000 mark. Now, very briefly, this is what I talked about in the other video. The three main things I stopped doing or I did differently was I stopped in-person visits and I transitioned my clients to virtual services. I stopped hourly billing and I transitioned my clients to value billing. And I got team. For me personally, virtual assistant and video editor. If you want the details of this, check out the video that I did on that. This one, we're going to concentrate on getting to the $250,000 mark. Now, when you want to get to this point, if you're under the $250,000 mark and your goal is to go from that 100K to 250K, 4 things you need to do. Number 1, you got to continue to be consistent on the things that got you to the $100,000 mark. That's to say, keep the virtual. If that's working for your business, you should have made it work for your business. You keep the value billing and stop all hourly billing at all costs. You need to stop hourly billing completely. And you need to continue to grow your team. In my case, I explained why I got a virtual assistant and a video editor first. For your business, could be different. Check out the video for that. Now, once you are consistent on these things, the next thing you want to do is to niche down. Get specific on your niche. Who are the people you want to serve? You need to become the person that people refer clients to. You need to be the person that people know when it comes to this particular thing. Ida is your girl, go talk to Ida. Or Mary is your girl, go talk to Mary. You want to be known for what you're good at. Second thing is, as you continue to serve your clients, you want to grow your team. For most people, a virtual assistant and a video editor, those are not the first 2 things you would be getting. For most people, you would be getting an accounting tech or data entry clerk. You want to hire 1 to 2 full-time equivalents for your business. That way, they're going to take care of all the repetitive work. All of those things that are very basic that need to be done, but don't need to be done by you because you are at a higher level. You're at a level where you can handle more complex things. You want to get somebody to do this data entry. So you're getting a data entry clerk or an accounting technician to handle those things. Now, with the niche and the team, it's easy to systematize what you're doing. So the next important thing is to create systems, SOPs, training. My writing is horrible there. You want to create systems. You want to have your SOPs. You want to have training material. The easiest way I have found to do that is by using a video tool called Vimeo. It's similar to Loom. And I've mentioned this before. Zoom has a thing where you can do clips within them. The purpose of it, I use Vimeo mostly, and the purpose of it is to record training videos that I could train my team. I use Vimeo. You record yourself doing the work, and you turn those recordings into training videos that you're gonna give to your team. That way, anything that could become a question, anything that you would have to train somebody over and over on, you have it as a video of you already doing it. And so your team basically needs to go watch that video. That way, when you want to train somebody, when you bring on more people onto the team, you're only adding to the things. If something has changed, you're only adding to it. The importance of this is that everybody on your team gets to do things in exactly the same way as you want it to be done. There's a level at which, yes, you want people to use their brains and do other things, but when it comes to creating systems, when it comes to handling the books of your clients, the way that your client wants it to be done and the way that you guys have already created as a system or as a standard practice, you want to have a training video for that. And the easiest way to make those training videos are to record yourself doing it and pass that along to your team. So what we do, and this comes down to like really organizing the stuff within your client files. So each client has a folder in our system, virtual, right? Each client has a cloud-based system. Inside that system, it's organized by different, however we want to organize it. Some people organize by years, some people by supplier names, you have a different way of organizing it. But that client has a folder. Inside the folder, you would have things that are relevant to the client. There's the permanent stuff, which is like the things that never change. Sales tax numbers, payroll account numbers, those kind of things. Incorporation documents, who are the shareholders, and that all of those things are in one place. Now you want to have a document that has the links to the respective training videos. I remember not too long ago doing a training video to train my team on the work of one of my clients. And I basically said, I'm going to do the work for the month of August, for example. And I recorded myself doing the entire process for that client. And each of the videos is titled a different way. So to say, if we're to do, let's say this client deals with a complex thing as I'm trying to give information without actually disclosing client details here. So let's see. This client has things that they sell on a particular e-commerce platform. And they have a membership site. And they have a third membership site. They have different membership sites, right? And these membership payments come into either PayPal or to Stripe, or they go to different payment accounts. It's not your regular everyday transactions that anybody can do. There is a level of complexity to it. And so once you have already figured out the system, the process for this client, you want to record yourself doing that. And so I did separate videos. This is how you do the transactions for Stripe, for example. This is how you do the transactions for PayPal. This is how you do the transactions for X membership platform, Y membership platform. This is what you get. This is how you do it, blah, blah, blah. Like everything done in the video. And I wasn't sitting on trying to create something. I simply recorded myself doing the work, and I would speak when necessary. And all of that information got recorded as separate videos, right? Like when there's something very specific about a task, you record that video, and then you want to record a separate video for a different thing. That way you have multiple videos of you doing the work that you're now going to organize, let's say in a Google Doc or in a whatever system you use. You organize that in there and you label them so that when you were training somebody to take over the file that you've been working on, you are going to hand it over to them with the instructions of you doing it. Now they have a step-by-step guide of what to do with what particular situation. You are still going to be there to answer questions. But having that system in place, the training videos and the SOPs of you doing it, makes it easier for you and your team to stay efficient, stay organized, stay up to date, continue learning, continue expanding, right? That way you can free yourself up to take on newer and newer things. So pick your niche, get your team, create your systems with the training videos and everything. And then the next thing you want to do, because all of these are going to free you, the main talent in the company, all of this are going to free you to be able to do all the things. Now you want to network, a very strategic networking called business development. So you want to go, let's add this line down. You want to do biz dev. This is to get newer clients into your business. And how do you find these newer clients? You want to partner with people who can refer clients to you. As a bookkeeper, the people I could think of that could be good partners for you would be solo CPAs or other CPA firms that don't provide bookkeeping services. You want to be their go-to person, knowing that accountants and CPA firms have a hard time finding good bookkeepers. That's a given. If you position yourself as a person that can help their clients with bookkeeping, they're going to keep sending clients to you so that you can take care of the bookkeeping aspect of things and just hand them over a year-end file that they can then take and serve their clients doing the higher level work that they want to do. Because here's the thing, your CPA, your top level accountant, they don't want to do bookkeeping. They don't want to do data entry. They want to serve the clients on the higher level with tax planning, strategic planning, estate planning, and all of those things, which you have no business doing anyway. So focus on what it is that you can do. Become that person who they will refer clients to be able to get the dirty work done That way they can focus on what it is that is their bread and butter, their secret sauce. And you get to be the person that does the thing that needs to be done for them. So you need to find strategic partners that you can partner with to be able to continue to supply clients to you. So you could think of CPA firms or solo CPAs. You could think of lawyers, right? And you could think of other people that work with your ideal client but don't provide the same service as you. You partner with those people and they will continue to provide you a stream of business that you would pass on to your team to handle using the systems and processes that you have already put in place. And that's how you grow your business from the 100K to the 250K mark. Now, this doesn't end there. There is so much, because this is a tree that keeps on giving. So you want to nurture these relationships. And there are ways to do that. You want to position yourself, you want to nurture these relationships, you want to continue to find these clients that are going to flow into your system. And at some point, you need to get more people on your team that are going to continue to implement the systems that you have. But top of the list here, I had said the niche. So you need to make sure that you have your niche, because that way, all of these would only work without burnout, of course, if you are serving clients in a similar space. So this is all very useful. These and so much more I cover in my program, Growth Hub for Bookkeepers. If you're a bookkeeper who wants to level up your game, earn more revenues, reduce your burnout, and create a soul-satisfying business, click on the link somewhere in the description below. I'll see you on the inside. Now let's talk some numbers. Let's say you have these in place and you want to make $250,000 a year serving random numbers. Let's say you want to have 25 clients. If you have 25 clients that pay you $500 a month, don't do this, but let's say that's where you're at. If you have 25 clients that pay you $500 a month, that takes you to $150,000 a year. If you have 25 clients that pay you $500 a month, that is $12,500 a month. For 12 months, that's $150,000 in the year. Let's say you're still serving the same 25 clients and you find a way to increase the level of services that you offer to them. And now you're able to bill them $800 a month. This gives you a $240,000 business. Just from 25 clients at $800 a month. You keep going from there. This is on average. There are gonna be clients that the level of service that they need is probably like $1,000 a month, $1,500 a month, $2,000 a month, $2,500 a month. These are clients at different levels. Depends on what you're offering to them as a service. Depends on how you have positioned yourself. Depends on how irreplaceable you are as their bookkeeper. So depends on what services you're offering to your clients. Most people are stuck here or way below that. Most people are stuck at $150 to $250 a month. You don't want to be there. That's not sustainable. This is why you're going to burn out and you will not be able to continue to provide services because you will be exhausted. You would need to have so many clients paying you $150 a month to be able to make a reasonable amount of income. And that's more and more hours of burnout that you don't want. So cut your clients down, or unless you have a really good team that you could serve a lot of clients, if you don't want to do that, you can cap yourself at 25 clients, for example, service them at a higher level, and you're way beyond that. It comes down to what are you able to offer to your clients as a service? How comfortable are you communicating the value you can bring to your clients? Are you able to identify the things that they need and position yourself as the person that can do it for them? And are you able to have the network, the partners that are going to continue to provide you clients that you're going to fit into this system that would give you the revenues that you want? I hope you found this helpful. If you did, check out this video right here where I talked about how you can become irreplaceable as a bookkeeper to your client. I'll see you there.